Greater transparency, better inclusivity, and focus on job creation are among the hallmarks of Budget 2022, the nation's largest to date. Of the total allocation of 332.1 billion ringgit, 233.5 billion ringgit was set aside for operating expenditure, 75.6 billion ringgit for development, and 23 billion ringgit for the COVID-19 fund. Economist Benedict Weresina of the Bait al-Amanah think tank said that a very crucial thrust of Budget 2022 was its move to catalyze reforms with its plan to introduce the Fiscal Responsibility Act next year, which aims to improve governance, accountability, and transparency to ensure fiscal sustainability and support macroeconomic stability.
And I think this is very important to ensure that every program, every plan is executed to optimize every ringgit of the rakyat's money. That's really the way forward, in line with international standards.
Weresina also noted that the government was collaborating with the World Bank to conduct a public expenditure review to ensure the efficiency and effectiveness of public spending without compromising the public delivery system.
And all this shows that the government is more concerned now about engaging the people and getting their ideas and perspective on what can be improved.
He also highlighted how measures such as the 25 million ringgit set aside for orphans whose parents died from COVID-19 under the Yayasan Keluarga Malaysia also contributed to Budget 2022's inclusiveness. The other examples of inclusivity are the 70 million ringgit allocation for mental health programs and the free monthly personal hygiene kits for around 130,000 teenage girls from B40 households. With an overall focus on the Rakyat's welfare, rebuilding business resilience and driving socio-economic growth, Weresina said Budget 2022 sought to ensure the Rakyat's well-being with schemes such as the 8.2 billion ringgit Bantuan Keluarga Malaysia, which is set to benefit 9.6 million recipients.
I think one thing good about this scheme, which is different from the schemes of other years, is that it also takes into account household size, which means those with a higher number of dependents will get a higher amount instead of a one-size-fits-all approach.
Goh Lim Thai, a senior economics lecturer at University Malaya, said one of the aims of Budget 2022 was to create 600,000 job opportunities through its 4.8 billion ringgit Jamin Kerja Keluarga Malaysia initiative by incentivizing employers who hire job seekers, single mothers, housewives, women who have not been working for more than 365 days, Orang Asli, the disabled, and ex-convicts. Highlighting how economic growth contracted by 5.6% last year compared with the 4.3% expansion in 2019, Goh said that last year's very high inflation rate of 4.8% was also a cause for concern for most Malaysians.
So from that particular point of view, we will understand that things are not running well in Malaysia for the past years, and on top of that, we have very high inflations, which is approximately 4.8% in last year. Then it's about 772 thousand jobs lost. Malaysia's budget 2022 also targeted a positive growth for Malaysia in 2022. So we hope with all the measures, the allocations, the stimulus packages available, or the incentive available, are able to address the issue we face in 2020 and 2021 basically.